Yes, Attorney Conti.
I'm sorry, sir, but with the indulgence of Kong Akop, with your line of questioning, Your Honor, I have a photo which I would like to show to illustrate the Machiavellian approach. This is the death of Benjamin Visda. May I ask Mr. Chair, the photo I submitted to the Secretariat earlier, just a trigger warning, because this illustrates a death that is allegedly under manlaban circumstances. May we ask the photo, trigger warning that this shows blood. This is the death of Benjamin Vista, who was killed by the DEU Manila Police District, Station 1, under Colonel Redentor Ulsano on October 4, 2016. He was in handcuffs, Your Honor, and was shot several times in the head and has a defense-type wound through and through in the arm. And I believe, Your Honor, this is in the context, and if we can zoom in, he is in handcuffs. And I believe this supports Congressman Acop's line of questioning that this was really an intense approach to the war on drugs, Your Honor. And this shows that those who heard the President encouraging these kinds of scenario to perhaps set up this kind of killing. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Attorney Conti. Mr. President, okay pa ho kayo? We can...
Sir, mic please, sir. Mic.
May basic training yung police na yung pinapakita mo, tinatalian mo. What? Anong tinuturo ko sa inyo sa Police Academy kung yan ang ipakita mo sa akin yung trabaho mo? Ma-walking kita.
Thank you, Mr. President. Yung photo na yun, nagpapakita ng mga abusadong trabaho ng pulis. Kaya hindi
yan,
ho dapat
sir.
dapat po yan ay kinukundina.
Marami yan, sir. As equally as there are criminals na hindi pulis, maraming kriminal na pulis. The only way to deal in my city, sa akin, sir, is, pardon the word, death. Sinasabi ko talaga sa mga pulis. Kaya ako, I have the most disciplined police in the entire country. Pardon the words, but I will just relate kung anong sinasabi ko sa inyo. Putang ina ka. Huwag mong sabihin police.
Point of order,
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, consistent with our rules, a while ago, Mr. President, tatlong beses niyo po sinabi yung word na GAGO, and I move, Mr. Chairman, that we delete that from the record, and also that word as well.
Please, to the stenographers, please.
You
delete.
can even erase my mouth, sir, if you want.
You strike off from the record the foul language that was that we heard. Mr. President, kayo po ba pwede po kayong magpahinga? We can excuse you if you like.
No, sir. But i-backbite pa ako ninyo dito. Nandito ako
No,
sa
Mr.
harap ninyo.
Mr. President, marami pa ho namang pagkakataon at we will still need your presence, and we would need your wisdom on some of the items that we want to deliberate on. So, medyo kung pagod na ho kayo,
Hindi pa ho. Kung
Sir.
hindi kayo napagod, hindi pa rin ako pagod. Sabay na tayong mapagod para sabay tayong umuwi.
Mr. President, we have a lot of topics in the next hearing pa po, sa POGO and also dun sa public accounts. So,
Interesado rin ako, sir. Wala, and I'm not ignorante ako dyan, pero I'd like to learn.
Okay,
It's
sige
a
po.
learning process
Mr. Chairman.
kasi dito.
So, yes, thank you, Mr. President. Yes, Congressman Paduano.
Just a short manifestation, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, this hearing today supposedly was postponed, no, for November 2021. Now, this is just a short notice for everyone, and that includes the members of this committee. Kaya nga, marami ring wala. And we post for this hearing today because of the presence of the former president. And we take it as an opportunity
sir.
to have him. Now, we have to continue the hearing on the next schedule, Mr. Chairman. Kasi alam mo, for example, we have some documents that we need for the next hearing that address to the former president, particularly the statements that was made and the presentation that was made by former Senator Trillanes. We don't have in today's hearing because of short notice former Colonel Espinido with regards to war on drugs. We don't have in today's hearing because of short notice Police Colonel Grijaldo and other police officers. We don't have today former Mayor Mabilog and all other resource persons supposedly that were invited for the next hearing and that is scheduled for November 21. And I hope that the former president and the resource person understands, no? And well, in fact, this is not only the Quadcom that we are working. Well, in fact, in just this week, I have 2 hearings with my own committee. And I know everyone has a lot of hearings being done every week. That's why I hope that the former president and the resource person will understand the situation of this committee and the short notice that was given to the members and the resource person for today's hearing, Mr. Chairman.
Sir,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
May
Yes, Congressman Adjong.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, may I have at least two questions that I'd like to ask, just for a clarification, Mr. Chair, and confirmation, Mr. Chair.
Okay, you have 10 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I was listening to the exchanges between Chairman Acop, Romeo Ancop, and the former president, and I thank the former president for responding to the questions of Congressman Acop candidly and honestly, and for being straightforward. I also pick up one of the questions from Chairman Acop when he asked the former president was he's willing to sign any waiver, and straight away the president gave an answer, affirmative answer.
Bangko, sir?
Yes, the waiver. Yes. So I'd like to ask again, Mr. Chair, for fairness sake, no, to the former president. Did I hear it correctly?
Hindi, ganito lang, sir. Give me one purpose. Isa lang.